Hi everyone, welcome back to Cedar Doodles. This is week 3 with our Teddy Bear Goldendoodle puppies, and this is truly where everything begins to shift. In today's video, we're going to walk you through what's happening developmentally, what your puppy is beginning to see, hear, and experience for the very first time. We'll also share what we're intentionally doing during this stage to begin shaping calm, well-rounded, deeply connected companions. Week 3 is a transition week. Their eyes are now open, their ears are beginning to function, and you'll start to notice those first wobbly steps as they learn how to move through their world. This is also where our role begins to gently shift from simply caring for them to guiding them. Everything we do here is with intention, creating a foundation that supports confidence, trust, and a steady, family-ready temperament. Without further ado, let's get into this week with Lady and her golden legacy litter of Ollie, Bennett, Archie, Teddy, Elsie, sweet little Lottie, and of course, Rosie. At this stage, we begin one of our foundational pieces of early care. It's our deworming protocol. Gentle, weight-based, and it's a preventative, and their little faces during this part are just too sweet not to share. Starting off with sweet little Archie, one of our male Teddy Bear Goldendoodles. Archie is just the definition of a teddy bear. Soft, full, and already carrying that calm, easy presence. Even at this early stage, you can see how naturally content he is. He's sturdy, relaxed, and takes everything in stride, which is always something we love to see developing, especially this early on. Look at cute little Archie. Next up is our sweet one-of-a-kind Ollie. Ollie has such a gentle, trusting way about him already. You'll notice how he settles in so naturally when he's held. It's a beautiful early sign of connection. At this stage, everything is new, but puppies like Ollie remind us how naturally they lean into closeness. He's soft, affectionate, and already showing that people-focused temperament we value so very much. Up next is our sweet Mr. Bennett, or just Bennett. Bennett is just easy. There's a quiet calmness to him that stands out. Even now, he's content, observant, and carries such a peaceful presence. Sometimes those calm, steady puppies become the most grounding companions. And doesn't he have the cute face when he tries this wormer for the first time? And here we have sweet Teddy. Teddy's a little more curious. He likes to be part of what's going on. You'll see him leaning in, noticing, and engaging just a bit more. He's outgoing in a gentle way, loves to be held, and has such a balanced, happy energy. And look at that face. Isn't he just so cute? Remember, this is vanilla cream, and all they've had is milk, so this is quite an experience for them as they try this wormer. Our darling little Rosie. Rosie already has a spark to her. She's just a bit more eager, a bit more ready to move on with the world. You can see her wanting to find mom, connect, and wanting to be a part of everything. She's bright, expressive, and absolutely adorable. Isn't she so sweet? That's our sweet little Rosie. Next is sweet little Lottie. Lottie is just easygoing in the best way. She settles beautifully, takes everything in softly, and has such a naturally gentle demeanor. She's the kind of puppy that just feels good to be around. Calm, steady, and very, very sweet-natured. Look how adorable that little face is. I love to see the changes each week, and she definitely has the cutest little face. And last but not least, our sweet Elsie. What's so special about this stage is seeing how each puppy responds. Some absolutely love this taste, and others are still trying to figure it out. Just like Elsie right here, she's taking it down. It's a new part of her world, and she's doing so great. That's just like her. She takes in every new experience and does wonderfully with it. After their wormer, we bring them right back to mom, and they do what they do best, getting their favorite spot at the milk bar. You can see how they have gotten so much bigger because they don't all fit around mom like they used to. Such a special time. Let's move right along with personality development for this week. Let's start off with Elsie. She's learning trust, and that is such a beautiful thing to witness. You can see her begin to soften, to settle, and to feel safe. She is a great little Teddy Bear Goldendoodle, and I can't wait to keep watching her continue to grow and come into herself. Next up is little Lottie. She's just naturally good-natured, easygoing, steady, and very comfortable. She moves through everything with a quiet confidence, and that is something that we love to see, especially at this very young age. And look at that coat. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Next up on our list with personalities is our darling little Rosie, and isn't that picture just perfection? She is amazing. She's already wanting to get up and move towards mom. She's always engaging, exploring, and showing that early curiosity and confidence. That's exactly what we want to see in these little teddy bears, and she is a great example of that. Next up is Archie. He is just the cutest, chunkiest little thing ever, with the most beautiful markings, and that laid-back personality continues to shine through. He's relaxed, content, and incredibly easy to handle. Look how amazing his coat is. We absolutely love our little Archie. And this little one-of-a-kind, because the printer ran out of ink, my sweet Ollie. You can really just see how trusting he is. These other puppies, sometimes I have to hold in two hands because they don't feel secure enough, but him I can hold in one hand. You can see how he melts right into you when he's held, and that softness is something that we really, truly value. Next up is Bennett. He is still calm, still steady, and he just has such an honest, peaceful little presence, and the cutest little brown nose. This is the kind of puppy that naturally brings calm into a home. Isn't he amazing? Look at him just hang out right here as we're doing this video for you. Next up on our list is Sweet Teddy. Curious, engaged, and happy to be a part of what is going on. He already has such a great balance of personality that is developing already, and the most amazing markings and coat. Look how beautiful this little teddy bear is. And he is a heartthrob. He has melted so many people's hearts already. And I just want to give a shout out to our mom. She has the funniest habit. She loves to sit while she nurses, and we find it so stinking sweet. She's always watching over her puppies, no matter what they are doing. She sits up and watches them while they nurse, and this always means so much to me. Now let's talk about what's really happening during week 3, our developmental overview. This is such an important stage. Their eyes are open, their ears are beginning to function, and for the first time, they're starting to truly experience the world around them. You'll notice they're up and walking more. Those little wobbly steps are building strength in their legs, coordination in their bodies, and confidence in movement. At this stage, our environment matters so much. We continue to provide a warm, safe area for rest, along with a dedicated space for mom. That balance is important: comfort, security, and consistency. One of our biggest focuses this week is actually the very beginning of potty training. Right now, mom is still playing a huge role. She naturally stimulates them to go to the bathroom and keeps their space clean. This instinctive behavior is incredibly important, and we support it by maintaining a very, very clean environment. Cleanliness at this stage is what begins to lay the foundation, helping them start to associate where they rest and where they go. You'll also notice how much they are changing, even within just a few days. That's why we love showing you multiple clips throughout the week, so you can truly see that growth happening in real time and be a part of this amazing experience. Honestly, it's the best part, and there's the icing on the cake. Those darling little yawns that don't happen all the time, but when you catch them on camera, it's camera gold. It's amazing to be a part of this, and we are so glad to be able to share it with you. The most important thing that we're doing is we're laying the foundation for potty training right now. And so what you're going to see is, as we finish up this part of the video, we're going to move you forward into later on in the week so you can see how we change this setup and turn it into the key to success for potty training. We've been laying the foundation all week, and now it's time to take these cute little wiggling, starting to move those wobbly legs teddy bears and move them into the setup for success. So let's go ahead and get that going right now. We're going to gently shift our potty training setup right now. You may think this is really small, but let me explain to you why we do what we do. One thing we're very intentional about is not introducing too much too soon. If we give them too much space too early, it can actually create confusion. So instead, we start small. We create a clearly defined area, a soft, warm space for resting, and a separate, slightly different textured area for going potty. We'll begin placing them directly onto that potty surface so they can start to feel the difference. This is such an important step. The texture itself becomes part of their learning. This is the very beginning of understanding that there are different spaces for different needs. It's simple, but it's very, very powerful. Through this small space, they'll be able to learn that there's a place to keep clean and there's a place to go to the bathroom. As we go through the next few weeks, we will continue to show you what we do each week as we set these puppies up for success. This is our proven Cedar Start method, and I'm glad to be able to share it with you today. Looking ahead, this is where things really begin to come to life. You'll continue to see them walking more, exploring more, and interacting with each other and their environment in new ways. And with that, their personalities will continue to emerge. Each puppy is already showing us little glimpses of who they are. Some more calm, some more curious, some more affectionate, and it only deepens from here. Our role is to guide that development little by little. We introduce experiences thoughtfully, we handle them with intention, and we always prioritize creating a sense of safety and trust. And of course, our mom plays such a huge role in this. She teaches them in ways we simply can't. Through her presence, her care, and even the way she interacts with them, she is shaping them every single day. We're just here to support that process and to gently build on it. You'll see them exploring their space, learning how to move, learning how to engage, and every one of those moments, they matter. And the best part, it only gets better from here. Thank you so much for joining us this week with our Teddy Bear puppies. We're so excited for what's ahead. Next week, you'll see even more strength, more movement, and even more personality coming through. If you love following along, be sure to keep checking in. We love sharing these sweet little moments with you. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Rachel with Cedar Doodles. Until next time.